See if we can do this, alright. The landing gear down. Put the landing gear down. I set the landing... Didn't go well. Now, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another Swiss 001 video. Welcome back to the Microsoft Flight Simulator and welcome aboard this very interesting King Air plane. Yeah, today we're back here to talk about a very interesting airport in Scotland. Yeah, we're back at Bara Airport. Which has a beach runway, which is very interesting. Now, we're actually here for a reason, though. It's because this flight simulator only recently added this airport into the game, or into the sim. When the simulator was first released, the flight simulator actually did not feature this airport. Now, finally, it is there, and we can finally fly our interesting Microsoft planes here, like this King Air. I don't know how this video is gonna go, but we're just gonna check this out. And actually, to make this look a little bit better, let's actually get some rough seas in here, because this is right now at 0, which is a little unrealistic too. Add some winds there. There we go. That makes it look a little nicer, doesn't it? We do gotta say, the texturing of the ocean, and you know that it's all 3D and all that stuff, does make it look very cool, very impressive. All right, let's come in now and get that landing gear out. This is an interesting turboprop plane, the King Air. Doesn't have too much performance for a plane of this sort, but let's just come in for a landing and see how this works exactly. This is actually now a very windy situation, but probably very much close to real life, actually. You know, we gotta say that. We're in Scotland. We can't expect 0 winds, of course. Okay, let's come in now. Come on, stop, land, fly, come on. Okay, great operation here in the King... Oh my goodness. Great operation in the King Air as always. We just crash into this. What is that? Alright, whatever. So this plane does need a little bit of runway, and you know, it is a little bit of a picky plane when it comes to runways for this size, genuinely. You cannot fly this plane on sand runways, most probably. So maybe check out the scenery here that's in this Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Not very mind-blowing, but what is interesting, though, is that there's actual water here. Like, there's water drawn into the scenery. I don't really get this one, but I don't know, this is an inch. I don't know, okay. There you go, this is what Sully does. We just enter water, which is like a little bit of an overrun protection as well, for sure. Yeah, but we have to say, though, this is one of the most exotic airports that you can find here in Europe, right? I mean, Europe has some interesting airports like Courchevel or some other alpine mountain airports. Bara is actually one of the most interesting ones, and especially Scotland has some interesting other airports and routes and flights. You know, we all know the shortest flight on this planet, which is the Trinidad. No, I'm just thinking, what is it called again? Westray to Papa Westray, right? Which is a flight of like a few seconds, like 50 seconds or something, which is crazy to think about. And well, apparently it has this interesting sand beach runway here as well, which actually does get commercial service. I mean, yes, for example, Flybe used to fly here. There's also, I think, Logan Air. Is that Logan Air? I think that's Logan Air. But there's even British Airways flying here, which I think is very, very interesting. Very, you know, very big names, right? You know, British Airways. I would have never known that they would operate a plane like this. Is that a Twin Otter? I'm thinking this is a Twin Otter. See, that's a turboprop plane that can fly everywhere. And talking about turboprop planes that can fly everywhere, you know, we recently checked out the very interesting Embraer Bandeirante, or however it's pronounced, in a recent video. Bandeirante. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Now, this plane actually does not need a lot of runway. It's very versatile, very much made for short runways, flying all around the world. And, you know, it has cargo versions, passenger versions. Over the last 50 years, it's carried so many passengers and so many cargo. It's got a little bit of performance up its sleeves, and it's gonna need that for sure. Let's see if we can fly here. Now, I don't really know this plane too well. I don't even know if it's even certified to operate on sand. I guess we're gonna find that out if it's flyable, but I don't know. All right, great. Let's come in now for a landing right here. How is this gonna go? That's I just don't know. I don't know why, but the sand is very black here. It doesn't sound very appealing. Why would you want to swim here anyway? Okay, that's been a landing. Great. And what's more great here is that we stopped as well. That's good. I'm thinking maybe a bigger turboprop. We've got the Dash AQ400 here as well. Right. Oh, wow, we actually do have a Flybe livery as well. So this is actually very fitting. Oh, we have a British Airways livery too. Okay, let's maybe go for Flybe though. All right, now welcome aboard the Flybe AQ400. This plane is definitely now too large for this little airfield. The Embraer worked. This is not gonna work, though. I can already tell that. Let's just see if this is gonna work anyway. There's a small chance. Hell, today my flying skills are like, you know, up there. It's like good, right? So let me actually turn on life weather for the first time, too. What does this thing be like in life? What am I saying? Oh, I'm having a stroke. All right, as you can see, there's a lot of winds. Oh, actually, oh, wow. Welcome to Scotland, indeed. Oh, my goodness. This is now a lot more depressing than before. Oh, let's now come in for a landing. Come on. Full power on the reverse. and it's time to stop. Come on. Great weather, Scotland. Damn. I thought the whole of Europe was like, you know, good weather now, wasn't it? Like there was sunshine everywhere, but no. Poor Scotland. You can barely see anything. Oh, man. But maybe let's try a bigger plane then, too. I mean, it's time for a jet. Maybe we can check out the recently added CRJ 700. This time around in the British Airways livery. How about that? All right, now we're starting to really, you know, get into some challenge level of flying. You know what I mean? This is not a particularly slow stopper. We can say that, maybe. Let's see if we can do this. All right, the landing gear down. Put the landing gear down. I set the landing. Didn't go well. Oh, the landing gear won't come down, huh? Plane is broken. All right, emergency landing, huh? This is not working at all. Oh, not again. Why is this always broken? Why does everything have to break in the Microsoft Flight Simulator? Okay, this is the deal, right? About Microsoft Flight Simulator that I hate, okay? Whenever you have add-ons and a new update comes out for the Flight Simulator, then all your add-ons will basically break. Literally every add-on that I have, the STEM 37 Max that I downloaded earlier, that I bought on the Sim Market store for like 20 bucks. I'm starting to rage a little bit. Also, is pretty much useless now because it won't start and the landing gear has come out now. Why did it come out after hitting the ground? That's interesting. Okay, great. All right, well, all right. Since we were not able to land at all, we can try making a takeoff too, which is actually the main challenge of the CRJ 200 or 700. This is actually 700. Never mind. See these planes? They do need a runway, which is interesting for planes, right? Especially for takeoff. It does need a little bit of a sized runway, indeed. A little bit of a a little bit of like a 1,200 meters, I would guess, right? Safely. So maybe this will not work. All right, let's kind of come in. What am I saying? Come in. We're coming off. We're coming off. We're taking off. Help. 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 All right. Actually, we did take off. That was a major tail strike, I think, but this was a takeoff. Great one. And now that's been a crash again. You have to consider that the CRJ 700 is not big at all, though, right? So, bigger planes could be interesting, too. Alright then, maybe it's time to try a classic airliner. How about an A320? Alright, A320, let's do this. Can we do this? Alright, give me all you got. Should we try live weather again, or is that a bad idea? Yep, very bad. Oh, why is everything white now? It's all white. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's come in for a landing. Alright, coming down 160 knots. 150. We've got a don't sink warning. Maybe it's time to put out the landing gear. You have to be kidding me, right? It won't come down, doesn't it? Time for another one of those, I guess. This is so bad. Why is the landing gear not coming down properly? I just really don't get this. Like, I pressed the gear button several times. Oh, time to try this again, I'm guessing. Come on. Yeah. We can. Oh, no drift. We have a drift. We have a drift, guys. We have a drift. And, actually, a stop, too. Great. So, we've got good operation today. Am I right? Yeah. All right, so this is Saba Airport. No, wait. One correction. Yes, this is Saba Airport. Can I recommend flying here? No. Is there any plane that can fly here? Yes. Is there any airliner that can fly here? Yeah, the Embraer. But, you know, going bigger probably doesn't make too much sense. We've got the 747 here, too. Can we do this? This is now the question. Come on, 747. Alright, looking good. 170 knots. Let's take off. Tail strike. Never mind, I think Bara can be used as an actual international airport, right? This is what we've learned today. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.
Now thank you to all my members here on YouTube like Block, Mubarak, Junk in the Trunk, Rafal, Oman the Human, DJ Straw, Deload, Tyler Park, Ian from Osk, Garkum, Stefan Smeethofer, Moritz Wellhausen, Tuppy Cook, Great Crime but John, No to You, Laird Lama, Government Pasta, Calamity Airlines, Kelly Chaos, Philip Terrier, Signs, Maz Killeg, Rodolfo, New York, Ollie H, Blue Aviation, Cheese Doritos, Shadow, and Ethan.